Hey everyone, the world is full of strange things. There are true stories that will make you say, no way, that didn't really happen. But believe me, it did. From bizarre historical events to unbelievable modern-day occurrences, the world never ceases to amaze us. Today we're diving into some of the most mind-boggling stories that are so strange they sound like they were made up. But trust me, every single one of them is true. If you like hearing crazy true stories, hit like and subscribe to the channel to see more. We have a treasure trove of unbelievable tales that will keep you entertained and astonished. So make sure you don't miss out on any of our future videos by subscribing and hitting that notification bell. And let's dive into the strangest stories you won't believe. Get ready to be amazed, amused, and maybe even a little bit bewildered by the incredible tales we're about to share. Imagine yourself living in South Africa in 1880 and suddenly you lose your legs. But instead of giving up, you train a monkey named Jack to do your job. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't a plot from a movie. It's a real-life story. James White, a railway signalman, lost both his legs in an accident. Instead of succumbing to despair, he found an unusual helper in Jack, a baboon. Jack was so good at changing the railway tracks that the company decided to pay him a salary. This incredible partnership lasted for 9 years, and Jack never made a single mistake. He became a local legend, proving that sometimes the most unexpected helpers can make the biggest difference. Next time you're late for work, say, "Sorry, my monkey got stuck in traffic." It's a story that shows how resilience and creativity can turn even the most challenging situations into something extraordinary. In 1932, Australia declared war on emus. Yes, those big birds that don't fly. The Great Emu War, as it came to be known, was a bizarre conflict between humans and birds. Farmers were struggling with emus invading their crops, so the government decided to take military action. Armed soldiers went out with their rifles to fight these birds. It sounds like a joke, but it was a serious operation. However, the emus proved to be surprisingly elusive and resilient. Guess who won? The emus did a victory dance and the army packed up and left. The emus outsmarted the soldiers, leading to one of the most unusual military defeats in history. The lesson of the story: don't make angry birds mad in real life. Sometimes nature has a way of reminding us that we aren't always in control. During World War I, a very clever spy wrote secret messages using urine as invisible ink. This method was used because urine would not react to the usual chemicals used to detect invisible ink at the time. Imagine writing secret messages with pee. That's called multitasking at the highest level. It was a clever and resourceful way to communicate without getting caught. When someone tells you you smell weird, tell them, "I'm working undercover." It's a humorous reminder of the lengths people will go to in times of war. In 1739, a British soldier lost his ear in a fight with a Spanish soldier. This wasn't just any fight, it was a skirmish that would have far-reaching consequences. Instead of throwing it away, he put it in a jar as a souvenir. This act of preserving his ear was both a personal statement and a political one. He went to Parliament holding the jar and said, "Look what they did to me." And suddenly, Britain declared war. This incident, known as the War of Jenkins' Ear, shows how personal grievances can escalate into international conflicts. So yeah, losing your ear can start a war. It's a bizarre but true example of how history can be shaped by the most unexpected events. In 2008, police in Nigeria arrested a goat for theft, because locals thought a thief had turned into a goat through black magic. This story highlights the fascinating blend of modern law enforcement and traditional beliefs. The goat spent time in jail, and the thief was out living his life. It's a tale that shows how cultural beliefs can influence even the most serious of situations. Life is unfair when you're a goat. This story is a humorous reminder that sometimes the innocent pay the price for the guilty. A woman tried to rob a bank but forgot one small detail: her mask. In her rush to commit the crime, she overlooked the most basic element of disguise. Surveillance cameras filmed her smiling like she was filming a TikTok video. Her carefree attitude was captured on camera, making it easy for the authorities to identify her. When she was arrested, she said, "I wanted to see your reaction." The lesson of the story: if you're going to be a criminal, at least be mysterious. It's a funny yet cautionary tale about the importance of thinking things through. There's a story about a man who slept and woke up after 70 years. This isn't just a fairy tale, it's a real-life Rip Van Winkle scenario. Imagine opening your eyes and finding smartphones, electric cars, and everything new. Best nap ever. The world had changed dramatically while he slept, making his awakening a surreal experience. When you feel tired, say, "I'm traveling through time, I'll be back." It's a lighthearted way to think about taking a break and coming back refreshed. If you liked these crazy stories, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to see even stranger stories from history. We have a lot more fascinating tales to share, and we don't want you to miss any of them. History is full of strange moments that you won't be able to stop laughing. From the bizarre to the downright hilarious, there's always something new to discover. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Stay curious and keep exploring the weird and wonderful world we live in.